It's such a pleasure to join you to celebrate National Whistleblowers Day. I was able to be with you 2 years ago in person, but times have changed, and thanks to COVID, I'm now doing this remotely. My name is Susan Kramer, Baroness Kramer, and I'm a member of the House of Lords in the UK. Whistleblowing, obviously, is a crucial global issue. And here in the UK, I think about 20 years ago, we prided ourselves on being absolutely cutting edge. We had new legislation. We thought we were ahead of the field in terms of protecting whistleblowers. But frankly, we've realized over so many years that what we have in place is seriously inadequate, and we have to do something about it. Far too many of our whistleblowers here in the UK become the victims of retaliation. For many of them, it's career ending. And we don't have the kind of mechanisms that are available, for example, in the US to make sure that people are compensated, frankly, for that kind of damage. We also have a very varied response from our different enforcement agencies and regulators. Some of them are right on the case, pick up information and act on it. And for others, there's still that mentality that a whistleblower is somebody making a complaint because they're a troubled person, I'm sad to say. So we have a long way to go to get this right. Many more politicians, however, are picking up on the issue, and it's in response to a public demand that bad behavior, fraud, malpractice are identified and they are stopped in their tracks as early as possible. And the beginning of a recognition amongst the public that whistleblowers are a genuine citizens' army. They not only stop the trouble, they deter it. And we have to encourage that attitude and that culture here in the UK. So I'm part now of a group of politicians in the British Parliament who focus on whistleblowing. We've written a number of reports, we'll have another one out soon, but really expose our domestic situation and have become the voice in many ways for whistleblowers who need to make it clear that change is required. And one of the strategies that we as a group have adopted is a program to create an overarching office of the whistleblower, not in one simple department, a single department, not looking just at one area of society, at finance or at health or at transport or whatever else, but completely overarching, an office of the whistleblower. And I personally brought some legislation into Parliament that has the potential, it's a long shot, but has the potential to set up that kind of organisation. And I have to say, particularly to many in the States, but also to other colleagues across Europe, the strides that you have made have given us real inspiration. But above all, we owe our recognition that a way forward and improvement is required to the many voices of those brave whistleblowers who have spoken out, who have stopped wrongdoing, but still sadly in the UK have paid a personal price. And today is a day when I hope as you celebrate your National Whistleblowers Day, you will remember whistleblowers all across the globe. All of them are important. And just one final word, as we come out of COVID, and now in the UK, we're going to a phase of economic recovery. 80% of our adults have had the necessary jabs. So we're finding a way in which to live with COVID. But we know that during the period when COVID was attacking our lives, that government support, absolutely required to keep the economy afloat, was often abused. And so the public demand is, listen to those whistleblowers who are exposing COVID-related fraud. This makes this a very up-to-date, a very immediate issue. And I know that in the work that you keep doing, you will be standing there with us to make sure that whistleblowers can speak out in the way that they know is necessary, but not pay a price.